about to leave. Already packing, come with me. I'm not.
Hello friends and enemies, welcome back to Happy For Now. It's me, Isabel, here with a fun video that was gonna be 2 videos, but then I realized that I had nothing. So we're gonna talk about Audible Plus today because RIP Audible Romance. Just a brief moment of silence for that loss. So Bree from Over in Love at Words did this video and I'd already had it on my list and I was like, oh, I gotta see how many I have, because she said she only found 6 books she recommends. And I thought, oh, there has to be more than 6 books. Viewer, there was not. There was not more than 6 romance books. I had to go into other genres to find books I recommend. So I thought today, let's talk about the books I recommend on Audible Plus, and then I'll talk about some of the books I have on my TBR on Audible Plus that I would like to listen to at some point before I cancel the service, because I don't know that I'm gonna keep it at this point. You know, it's not a good sign when you can't find anything you want to read. So real quick, I'm gonna go through my recommendations. I will put chapter markers down below so you can skip to whichever part you're interested in, recommendations or my TBR. I'll also link to everything in the description box so you can be sure to go check it out for yourself. And let's get to it. This is not going to be very long. So first up we have P.S. It's Always Been You by Lauren Blakely. This was a 3 novella series on Audible Plus that I quite enjoyed. I think I gave them all 3.5 to 3 stars. It's a fun, quick listen. It is about a man who is kind of famous on TV and his ex-girlfriend, and them getting this second chance at love and solving this mystery together, and it was cute. It was just a very cute, fun book. I don't have a lot to say about it because there's not a lot to say. It's only, I think, combined maybe 7 hours of audio. So yeah, it's not very long, maybe 8, somewhere like that. It's not very long. And it was just very cute, very fun, little quick romp to listen to one day. Then I have Once More Upon a Time by Roshani Chachki. This is a closed door romance that features a lot of great sound effects, a lot of those Audible original production things feature. So it has a lot of great sound effects. It does a good job. It's cute. It was very fun, quick listen. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. All right, and then we've got some of my more YA books that I liked that are on Audible Plus now. So that would be Geekerella by Ashley Poston. This whole series, I think besides the 3rd book, is on Audible Plus right now. So there's that, and there's The Princess and the Fangirl, which I have not read. But Geekerella follows a girl who's lost her parents she lost her dad, I think. I don't know, one of her parents is gone, or both her parents. And they were really into this TV show that is kind of Star Trek-esque, maybe Battlestar Galactica-esque. It's a mixture of those things. And she is making a dress to go compete in the cosplay competition at the convention. This book is fandom heavy, and it has her falling in love with one of the stars of the show by chance. It was a really, really cute, sweet YA romance. But also, if you do not like fandom in books, so if you don't like conventions and general nerdiness happening in books, skip it. It's not going to be for you. But I really, really liked this one. I really liked Bookish and the Beast in the series, and I'm excited to read the 2nd book, which you're going to hear about soon because it might be on my TBR list. Then we have The Bone Witch by Ren Chupeka, which is a fantasy novel that I really like. This follows some witches, and they're in houses kind of. Different houses have different skill sets, and she by chance resurrects her brother. So she's a bone witch. And it just was really, really interesting. This whole series is on Audible Escape, so you could listen to all 3 books. I really enjoyed it. I think it was an interesting world being set up in a book 1. I've seen mixed reviews on it, but personally, I really connected. Then the last book I have to recommend you is called The Dispatcher by John Scalzi. This is a sci-fi sort of book. So yeah, it's read by Zachary Quinto, so it's really well narrated, actually. It is very short. If anyone is intentionally killed, they come back to life, and he is someone who gets dispatched out to fix that problem. But one of the people that he works with goes missing, and he has to go find him. It's a 2-hour audiobook, y'all. It's really, really interesting, really well narrated. I had a total blast listening to it. All right, so like I said, I don't have a lot to rec you in Audible Plus, so I thought let's talk about some of the books I want to read in Audible Plus. This is a bigger list, at least, than my recommendations at the end of the day. So yeah, that's why I combined these. I didn't want to do 2 5-minute videos. I thought, let's just do one long one. So there's quite a few. I found quite a few. I was surprised at how many I found. I'm gonna be honest with you though, they're not all romance. It's definitely more of a mixed genre bag for my for what I want to read off of Audible Plus, because again, I am planning to cancel this service more than likely next month. Like, I'm gonna get my last deal of $8 a month Audible credits and then move on, because I am not happy. So first we have A Bollywood Affair by Sonali Dev. I've always wanted to read Sonali Dev and I have not yet. I heard mixed things about Pride, Prejudice, and Other Flavors. I think that's what it's called. So I know that I wanted to start with one of her original romances. One, because I know it's some of the early Indian romances that was out there, and also I love Bollywood, so the idea of something based around Bollywood sounds delightful to me. Then we have Call Me Maybe by Kara Baston. She has like 2 books that came out this year that have been really, really popular with a lot of people I know. So when this was announced, I knew I would want to read it, / listen to it. This, I know, features like the AI Who Loved Me, a full cast narration and sound effects and things, and I always really enjoy that in audiobooks. I think it can be such a fun addition to the reading experience. I know this one involves like someone who works customer service or tech customer service. They get stuck on the phone all day, so it should be interesting. I have Next Year in Havana by Chanel Cleaton. I think this is more women's fiction-y, but I've wanted to read this for years. I just have never gotten around to it, so I thought, why not finally listen to the audiobook? I personally really love stuff set in South Florida, in Miami area, and then also I just like it. I enjoy it. I grew up down there for a long time when I was a little kid, so I have weird connections to certain things in Miami area, more Fort Lauderdale, but still, you get my point. Yeah, so I'm very interested in this just from that alone, and I love these covers. The dresses are so pretty. I love a pretty dress cover. So then we have The Bridge Kingdom, which is like a fantasy romance by Danielle L. Jensen. This is like they're enemies to lovers. They fall in love with like the one person they're sworn to kill. It sounds fun to me. It's not like something I'm gonna spend money on necessarily to read, but it's definitely something where I would like get it from the library or an Audible Plus. Then we have A Study in Scarlet by Sherry Thomas. So I've read some of Sherry Thomas's older historicals, and these are Lady Sherlock stories, and I have a weakness for Sherlock stuff sometimes. I have to be in just the right mood, but I do love a good mystery, and I really like Sherry Thomas's writing, and everyone I know loves this series. And I think all of it's in Audible Plus, so I would definitely like to dive in and listen to them all and get caught up, because they just sound fun. And I feel like winter time is when I want to read them, so like right now-ish is definitely the time of year where I'm like, yes, let's fall into this mystery series and really see what's going on. And then, no surprise here, Princess and the Fangirl is on my TBR by Ashley Poston. This is the only book in that series I haven't read yet, and I'm really excited. This one is sapphic, so I know I'm gonna love that part. And I know it centers around the convention as well. And I just, you know, these have just been really fun and cute YA. Like, if I was a teen, I would have loved these books, y'all. Then we have The Summer of Jordi Perez by Amy Spalding. I've had this on my TBR for a while, and for some reason I still haven't gotten around to it. All I know is that it's LGBTQ, IAP plus fiction, and it's set in the summertime, and I just think that sounds fun. I'll probably read it on a dark, gloomy day here this winter to pretend I'm somewhere warm. Next we have Stay Sweet by Saban Vivian, which is about a girl that works in an ice cream shop in the summer, and it's about like feminism and ice cream, and it just sounds, again, another one that I think sounds really, really cute. When it came out, I thought it was cute. I love this cover. I think it's adorable, and yeah, I'm excited to check it out. Then I have Dreadnought by April Daniels, which is a book about a girl, a trans girl who becomes a superhero. Like, she inherits being the world's biggest superhero, and to me that just sounds interesting overall. Not just like the trans rep in this, but also the idea of like inheriting being a superhero from someone as a teen would be kind of terrifying. Next, I have a cozy mystery series I really want to read. Okay, sorry for that interruption. Angus and Peas decided to have a playfest and almost knocked my camera over. Footage here. Okay, now that you saw that fun time, I only have 2 more books on this list. So one is the Kitty Couture series by Julie Chase. Nicole from Who Picked This Book did a whole live of these, and they just sounded really cute from what I listened to of those lives. I checked out before too many spoilers happened, but I really want to try more cozy mysteries, and I feel like this is a good opportunity. Did I call her Julie Chase or did I call her Juliet Chase? who knows? Anyways, these look really cute. I love the covers. I love the black cats. And all three or four are on Audible Plus. And then lastly is the geekiest thing on my list probably. Mass Effect. I am a huge fan of Mass Effect. I love Mass Effect. I love my Garrus. I have him. I have the Garrus action figure. I have a problem. But anyways, I realized today that the Mass Effect Andromeda novels are all on Audible Plus. Specifically, I would like to read N.K. Jemison's and Catherine Valente's. I will probably read listen to all three on this service because that's a good find. I don't know that I would want to reread them, but I definitely could see myself listening to them at the very least. So I will be checking them out very soon, and I'm excited. I didn't actually finish Andromeda because I got bored, but I'm excited for the remaster of this one, so I can romance my love again and again. Yeah, so there's that happening too. Anyways, that is my Audible Plus recommendations and TBR. If you made it this far, drop some headphone emojis in the comment box or tell me a book that's still available on the service that you think I should check out. And I will see you in a few days with another video. I'll have links to all the books again in that description box for you. And I will also have links to all of my social media down there if you want to come join me anywhere. I am on Instagram, Goodreads, and Twitter. And what else? I will see you in a few days with another video. I will talk to y'all soon. Bye.
Really asking, we'll get away to a place where we don't know.